So our German engineer has a plan to buy this thing, which is unused, perhaps cut it in half, and make it a platform for building 20 more seasteads once the first one is out there. So we'll be building seasteads on site if all goes according to plan. But the very idea that they're already thinking about setting up a permanent platform, a seastead factory, out near the first seastead as the next step to manufacture them out at sea is pretty awesome. Given that everything has gone according to plan so far, I'm sure this plan will go like all the rest of the plans.
What could possibly go wrong? Name of the show.
First night in the open sea, international water. I mean, it's deep water, and then just me and Chaz alone.
There's no boat.
It's nothing, who will not be scary to be like alone. You might be a little bit worried, and I did, but I know I will be safe. You cannot find this view. Like, you can see the sunset and sunrise, see the many, 1,000 million stars. You just look up.
So Ocean Builders is selling this oceanfront property at a fraction of the cost any other place you would get oceanfront property. So it's the fact that we're beginning something completely brand new. It's going to grow bigger and bigger. So the whole seasteading concept will be better governance. Your business will grow because you're actually in a system where there's smart systems as opposed to all the gridlock and horrible systems that current governments have. They have a monopoly on land, but they don't have a monopoly on sea. The fact that it takes the FDA, 5 years to approve a new drug that could save millions of people's lives, we don't need that, and we should be out here on the seastead to allow freedom-loving people to voluntarily choose their medical treatments.
So, but there's no rules yet. The rules are not out there because there ain't no rules. You can do whatever you want. Is that correct?
Hanging off the ladder. I'm not worried about the no rules. I'm looking forward to the good rules that people create as a community and coming up with smarter systems as opposed to the systems they have already. It's basically a blank slate. So with any blank slate, you can create some great art. So hopefully with this blank slate, we can create some great governance. And now that we've proved the concept, then we build many more based on what we've learned with this prototype. And yeah, Ocean Builders will be building 20 more with our first 20 customers, and they'll be higher, taller, better. And we're looking forward to freedom-loving people to come join us out in the open ocean.
We have to count from 0 to 1 to the 100. You cannot jump from the 0 to the 100 to be a big seastead. Start with us now to get a bigger.
All right, first seastead.
All right.
Okay.
Nice. To the first seastead by Ocean Builders.
Yes, it is.
May this seastead be a beacon to freedom lovers everywhere.
Yes. What we do is we not just create a story, right? We create the history.
We're really excited about the Floating City project, and here's 5 things you need to know about it. I'm Joe Quirk. I'm the author of the forthcoming Seasteading book with Patri Friedman, and I'm the spokesman for the Seasteading Institute. Number 1, the Floating City project will make it easier for people to join the first seastead because it will be floating just offshore in the protected waters of a host nation. Number 2, our goal is to reach a deal with a host nation that will offer the Floating City substantial political autonomy. In exchange, the Floating City will bring substantial environmental, social, and economic benefits to the host. We're currently in talks with several coastal nations, and once we close a deal, we'll make an announcement. Number 3, DeltaSync is one of the best aquatic engineering firms in the world. We raised money through a crowdfunding campaign last year, and we commissioned DeltaSync to design our first floating city. Using platforms shaped like squares or pentagons with 50-meter sides, the city can be rearranged according to the community's needs. The platforms will be constructed using reinforced concrete and will last more than a century. They will be environmentally friendly, using sustainable energy technologies which will be entirely off the grid. These floating eco-villages will contain 3-story buildings. DeltaSync proposes roughly 250 residents on 11 platforms as the beginning of the village. Our concept design is available online, and we encourage you to check it out. Number 4, each platform is estimated to cost less than $15 million, or just over $500 a square foot. That's about what you'd pay in London or New York City. Number 5, more than 1,000 people have answered our survey in 2013 and expressed interest in moving to the first floating city. We get more responses every day, and you can let us know what you'd like to see in a floating city by going to our website at seasteading.org. There you can learn more about the project, sign up for our newsletter, and maybe make a donation to our project. Thanks, and I hope to meet you on a seastead soon.